everyone, it's Valerie from Stampin' with Valerie. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today for Sunday Stamping, we are going to be making some super cute little treat holders. Now I'm gonna try and share this and see if it will let me share today. Yesterday it wouldn't let me share, so let's see what happens. All right, there we go, more options. Let's see what it gives me. It's really not giving me any good options. Okay, let's try one more time. Share. Let's see, start a watch party. Let's see what that does. There we go. Have to hit start a watch party apparently. And it says I can't do that. Okay, whatever. We're not going to share that. It's just going to be on here. So, October is my birthday month, and I am giving away a Stamparatus. For every $30 you purchase before shipping and tax, you'll get an entry into my drawing to win a Stamparatus. You have to use the host code 9HBSJR7N, and of course I've got that right here. And also it's posted on my website, and it is the perfect month to do this because you can get some designer series paper at 15% off, which is a fantastic deal. All right, so let me show you what we're gonna make today. I've been using this bundle apparently a lot this week. I've just realized this. But these super cute little treat holders right here is what we are going to make. Now, I just realized I probably didn't cut all of the pieces yet, but I have some of them cut, and we may be bringing the Stampin' Cut and Emboss over to cut some of them. But anyway, this is what we're gonna make. They're super adorable. So I've already made some, so you can see. And I've made some just with cardstock. Thank you, Sharon, I appreciate you sharing. And I've done some where I've added some designer series paper, which that one I think I need to add a little more glue to that one side. And then this one, so you can put little peppermints in it. You can put Hershey nuggets in them, but they're super adorable. So I've already got some pieces, and I'm gonna bring out, I think, one of these houses here, maybe one of the green houses. And if I have another small red one, if not, we'll do this light blue one. I might not have any more small red ones. All right, I've got, oh good, I do have some little green. Perfect. These are perfect. All right, so again, you can use whatever color cardstock that you want. But since I already have two cut out in green, we'll do some green ones. And then you can add some little die cut trees from the Coming Home bundle. You can also stamp and cut them out as well if you want to. It's completely up to you. So let me grab, since we're doing green, since I don't have any, I only have one green one over there, so we'll do some green ones. Some garden green cardstock. And the first thing that we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna need to move these out of the way, is we have to cut our strip of paper, and I've got my measurements right here. It needs to be 1 1/4 inches wide. So we'll go with 1 1/4. And then we need to make it 2 1/2 inches long. So once you cut that 1 1/2, cut them 2 1/2 inches long, and we're just gonna be cutting 2 because we're gonna make 2. We have, well, actually we could do probably 3 because we're gonna use some different color houses on these. So we'll cut 3 so we can do 3 today. And now before I go any further, I'm gonna take that cutting blade out because I don't wanna accidentally cut little pieces off from this. So, because we just want the scoring blade. So I'm gonna take this little green piece of paper, and you can barely see where it's at on here. It's gonna be hard for you to see, but I need to score this at 1/8 of an inch on each side. I'm just gonna flip it around and do the other side. Like I said, it's hard for you to see, but just write this down, 1/8 on each side. And I'm gonna go ahead and do these other ones right away and get them done. It probably would have been easier if I would have done the whole long strip at once, right? But leave it to me to not think of that until after the fact. So how is everyone doing today? Are you having a fantastic weekend? I am having a good one. I think the first person who gives me a good comment about their weekend will get a little card and something in the mail from me. So somebody let me know something fun that they've done this weekend. I would love to share a little card and a little prize in the mail with you. Okay, so now we want there to be a 1-inch square in the middle, and since this is 2.5, we're going to need to score it at 3/4 on each end. So we're just going to put it at the 3/4 mark and score it. So I'm going to hold this up as soon as I get it scored so you can see exactly what it looks like. Once you have it scored, this is what it looks like. You have all those little score marks on it. We'll get this one scored, and then we can move the paper trimmer out of the way because we don't need that anymore. We're just going to start with some paper snips, and then we will use some Tombow glue. And the reason I use Tombow glue is because these little edges are super skinny, and if you make them any wider, they don't fit right on these little houses. So I guess if you were using these houses on both ends, you could make your edges a little bit wider, so you could make this a little, maybe at 1.5 and then score it at 1/4 inch, I guess. Brenda, yay! Brenda's been card making and she did her September paper pumpkin. Yay, Brenda, I'm writing you down because you're gonna get a little treat in the mail from me. Thank you for letting us know. Wonderful. I did my paper pumpkin about a 1.5 weeks ago, I guess, and I love that paper pumpkin. I think it's so much fun. All right, so I've got all 3 of these scored and ready to go. So grab your paper snips, and on these little lines right here, you're just going to snip out a little triangle. So I'll hold that a little closer to the camera so you can see. You just snip out that little triangle, and then you have that done. Sharon's been making cards and taking care of your friend's blind dog. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you're enjoying your weekend too, Sharon. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. I love that. So give all of them. So you'll have 4 on each one that you have to clip. These are going to be, they're so cute and they're so easy, and I think they just make cute little office gifts or gifts for your friends, Sharon, don't you? I think they would be fantastic. Does anyone have any other ideas they could use them for? I mean, literally all I've been thinking of is giving some to my friends. I'm going to give some to my customers as a little treat when they come to my in-person classes, just because these are a little hard to mail unless you have a big package with a box. What other things could you use these fantastic little treat boxes for? All right, so you got all those little triangles clipped out, and you can throw away your little triangle pieces unless you're saving a bunch of cardstock for confetti. Then I would save it. All right, grab your bone folder, because I'm going to fold up all of these little sides. And once you get them folded, you can take that bone folder and just kind of fold both sides at once, just so they have a really good crease in those. Oops. Oh, party favors. Yes, Sharon, I agree. Party favors. Oh, that would be great. Like for a little Christmas party. That would be fantastic. Oh, I bet it would make a good, like an advent calendar maybe. Like if you made like 24 of them. 25, I guess, because you open one on Christmas morning too. You could use them as a little advent calendar. That would be fantastic. And then just fold up your other little score marks. You don't need to necessarily use. Oh, that would be fantastic, Brenda. I love that idea. given to your neighbors after helping after Hurricane Sally came through and took out your, what did she take out? Your dock and your boat, and what else? I feel like there was something else. I don't remember. All right, so I just punch out the little hearts and these little roof peaks and things that are on here, and then I just save those little hearts and things because you can use those for other cards. So the next step is definitely get your glue out because these are super skinny. And then I just kind of lay it flat again just to do a little bit of glue on that side. And then you glue one of your little pieces right in the middle there. And then on the other side, hi Diana, how are you? Thank you for joining. You can add one of your other little houses. Now, you can also do one like this if you want to, but since I've already got these little houses cut, I'm putting those little houses on there. Oh, your jet skis, Brenda. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Because those are like super fun. Oh, thank you, Diana. These are super adorable little mini treat holders. So once you get one side, hold that there for a second so the glue can hold, and then fold your other side in. And that's the reason we cut those little triangles, because it makes it much easier to fold these in. I don't know if you can see the inside of that, but those two little triangles make a corner angle there on the inside. All right, so I like to use my scissors or my bone folder and just kind of flip it on its side and hold it down. Press that down in there. And then we can do the other side with this little house. So just add glue on your little green tabs there. And now this one you can actually just hold down and push it down with your bone folder or your scissors, whichever is easier to hold it in place. Look at that. How adorable is that little guy? All right, so there's one. Let's get our second one done, and we're just gonna go through those same steps. I'm gonna glue the little houses on first. So how many of you have the Coming Home bundle and have been using it? Actually, I'm gonna do this one with both, just the green with the two houses. But I'm actually using opposite houses, but that's fine. Hi, Sophie, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right, just hold it down. Press that down with your bone folder. Keep that in place. I'm giving away little prizes today for people who comment and participate in my video. I did the same thing yesterday. I have a list of 4 people I have cards and little prizes to send to. So if you were on yesterday, if you participated in yesterday's video and I don't have your address, please message me. Private message me. Don't put it in the comments, just private message me. And I'll do the same for today. Just private message me your address and you will get a card and a little treat in the mail from me. It won't be one of these because I can't fit this in an envelope. Once you get these put together, they're not going in an envelope. All right, there's our second one. And our third one, I'm going to use one of this little greenhouse, I think, because he matches. I've got glue on my fingers and now I'm sticking to everything. Okay, Sharon, you don't have it. Brenda, you don't have it. Oh my gosh, you guys need this set. It's so adorable. And the paper, the Designer Series paper is on sale this month. I'm pretty sure it's on that list. And now I gotta check to make sure. Yes, it is. The Trimming the Town Designer Series paper is on sale for 15% off this month. So think of all the little houses you could make using all these little fun pieces. All right, once we get these glued, I'm gonna show you how I wrap the little Hershey nuggets to fit in there, and then I wait until I get my treat in there before I tie my ribbon around. Just because the treat kind of holds the box from collapsing in a little bit, because you don't want it to collapse while you're tying your ribbon around. And I'm gonna be using the, I can't remember what the name of this, oh, All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack that has these gorgeous ribbons in it. Aren't those fantastic? I love them. Love them. I love that they have a little bit of sparkle. Brenda, I could put the flat pieces in the envelope and you could put it together. Sure, you want me to do all the die cutting for you, Brenda. I see. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. But yes, I could do that if I had time to die cut all these. I don't know if I have time to die cut all these, and I already have some little prizes ready, so. All right, so let's leave it like that. And then I'm going to grab a couple of Hershey Nuggets. And you know, if you get the different flavors, like this, these are the ones that have almonds in them. So the wrappers are gold. I think if you get just milk chocolate, the wrappers are silver. So if you want a specific wrapper, you just buy the specific flavor. All right, let me find my paper, because we want to cut a strip of this. And I'm going to use, I think, I need to make it 4 1/8 inches long. So let's use just some of this, the red and white polka dot. I think that's super cute. All right, so we're gonna cut this at 1 inch wide. And let me grab my trimmer. I know, I love this ribbon too, Sharon. I think it's fantastic. It's just so pretty. Whoops, now remember I took my paper cutter off and I scored it. So I'll just put the trimmer blade back on, and we need it to be 4 1/8. If you make it any longer, then you're going around your nuggets extra. And this is for wrapping 2 together, not just one separately. So I just hold the nuggets together like this just before I wrap them. I've got my ribbon coming all over everything. I'm gonna move that to the side and grab some glue dots. So what I do is I put 2 glue dots at each end on the inside, not this. I want the red and white on the outside, so I put them on the inside. And then I start on, I think I start on the top. Now I'm second guessing where I started it last time. Let me see how it looks when I wrap it around. Yeah, okay, so I started on the side and just wrap it around. And then when you come back around, you'll go right over where you had that, and then your glue dots will just attach, and then you've got 2 little nuggets wrapped together. How cute is that? And then we can put that in one of our little boxes. They just fit. That's the wonderful thing, is they just fit. 2 of those. All right, for our other ones, I'm gonna grab some mints. And I just got these at the Dollar Tree. So depending on how many you want to fill with mints, depends on, you know, how many you buy. But you can fit 3 of these mints in here. And don't they look so festive? I love them. Now you have to finagle with that little plastic that's wrapped around to get it in the box a little bit. But once you get it in, you're good. And of course, these aren't quite dry, so they're that mint is a little bit wider than the other 2. So that's what I get for buying mints at the Dollar Tree, right? A little bit different sized. All right. Then grab some ribbon. And the first thing I do is I just lay this down on my ribbon. And then just pull enough around so you can make a little bow. And if you have a little extra, obviously you're just going to cut that off. So who else could you give these to? I know we said we could use them for party favors. We could use them for coworkers. We could use them for advent calendar. I'm going to give to customers when they come to in-person classes this month. Any other ideas? Then you've got your little bow. You can make it as big or as little as you want. Just trim your little edges off. Look at that, how cute. Then you can take one of your little trees, and all I do is you can either use glue and glue it on here, or you can use a dimensional, but I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue on here. I'm gonna take one of these trees, just gonna add that right to the front of the little box. And make sure the bottom of the tree or whatever you're adding on is even with the bottom. So when you stand it up, it won't fall off. Yay! Then I think I will use, I don't know if I'm even going to put ribbon around this one, only because I've got this house on it. So I'm not going to put any ribbon. I'm just going to use a little piece of a dimensional. And so let's just get a little strip. So just cut it in a little strip. Put it right here on the side. Grab your tree. Put your tree on there. Maybe grab a little red dimensional, or not dimensional, rhinestone, or something, just something fun to decorate with. You can decorate these any way you want to. Well, that dimensional is just being a booger. It doesn't want to come up. So we'll use this one. And I'm just going to put a couple of little dimensionals on my tree for ornaments. How cute is that? Adorable. Love that. Love that. And then we'll tie some green around this one just because I didn't tie on the other one. But I'm going to tie right here on the front of this little house because I want this side to be the front. I mean, both sides are cute, but I really want this side to be the front. So does anyone else have any other ideas for things that these little treat boxes could be used for? I think they're adorable. I love them. All right. Get my little bow on there. Of course, I'm kind of covering up my house when I do that. So let's turn the bow around to this side. We'll put the bow on this side, but we'll still have that little house on that side. It covers up the house too much, just a little too much. Trim your little ends off your ribbon. And then I'm going to add another tree to this. And I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to use dimensionals again because I want it kind of popped up. And then we'll add a couple of ornaments to it as well. So this box kind of gets a little of both worlds. We've got the fantastic little house on this side, and then we added our tree to this side, so it's kind of decorated on both sides, which is fantastic. And we'll add a couple more, we'll add some ornaments to this one too, because he's so cute. Hi Lois, how are you? We're trying to come up with different ideas of who we could give these little gifts to. We've come up with advent calendar. We've come up with customers, friends. Oh my gosh, I'm not even thinking teachers. You could give these to a teacher. So how cute are all of these? And look, I used some of the, these are from Trimming the Town. Let me look and see what they're called. Those embellishments are, oh, all the trimmings embellishments that have the little stars and stuff in them. So see, I put a little star on a couple of these. So they've got some little stars on them. I think I need to put some ornaments on these trees. Let's put some ornaments. Let's grab just some silver rhinestones this time. We'll do some silver rhinestones because those will be adorable too. Actually, I don't know where that one went. It's over there somewhere. So this tree will have some little silver ornaments. Oh my goodness, they're being little buggers today. We'll do silver on that one. I need to look at that one, kind of busted open. So let me take this one out. Look, I wrapped that one with the little people paper. Isn't that cute? And I need to add a little bit of more glue just on this little spot right here. And then I'm gonna have to let that dry before I can put those nuggets back in there. But wrapping those Hershey nuggets is super easy. But it makes such a cute little treat. So yeah, you could give them to teachers. You could give them as a little thank you to anyone, really. There's just so many things, so many people you can give these to. All right, we have one more tree without decoration, so let's get this one, and then I will call it a day. If you have participated today, again, by commenting and giving me ideas, I'm gonna send you a little thank you in the mail because I truly appreciate it. So if I don't have your address, private message me your address so you can get your little thank you in the mail. I truly appreciate. Don't forget, you can use whatever candy you want. Today I used peppermints and Hershey nuggets, but other things will fit in these as well. You just have to find something small enough. So I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you for joining me for Sunday stamping. It's something new, and this is my second week doing Sunday stamping. And we didn't even do any stamping today, but it was fun making these little treat boxes. So I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you, and I will see you on Tuesday for Update Tuesday. Don't forget, it's my birthday month. If you put orders in, $30, every $30 gets you an entry into my drawing for a Stamparatus. So thank you so much for joining. Just wanted to remind you of that, and I will see you Tuesday for Update Tuesday. Bye.